And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Back to Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Porzingis. Rebound by the Kings. You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, oh, he is the exception to the rule.
Outside Johnson. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot from the top of the key. No good. Kings trail by 12. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Tries a 10-footer, and Rizachet gets it to go.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Rizachet.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
To win the drought, and the layup by DeRozan.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. Porzingis in the post. Pass to Daniels. 5 on the clock. They get it back. Outside Rizachet. Second shot opportunity. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizachet.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Outside Monk. Good D by Daniels. Outside Johnson. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. The 3 is up. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
From downtown, rebound by Sacramento. Here's Ellis. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Zachary Rizachet.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
Pass to Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Right at the free throw line. And another miss by Sacramento.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. LaVine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Rizachet. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
And it's Murray with the big finish.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And here's the fast break. Here's LaVine. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Atlanta leading by 11. On the wing, Alexander Walker connects from downtown. Alexander Walker's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Out to the right wing. Outside LaVine. And LaVine, throw it down.
Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop him.
Daniels misses. Kings trail by 12. Now here's LaVine. He's got 5. Kicks it to DeRozan. Good D by Daniels. To the inside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. The 3 from Rizachet. Up again. Outside, Alexander Walker. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
The Hawks lead by 15. Kennard for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep. And it's the Kings ball. Here's DeRozan. Off with the layup. Pass to Kennard. Lets it go from deep. Newell. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 20.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Hawks ahead, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Westbrook. He's scoreless. Outside for LaVine. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, I'm wondering, RJ, do you think we'll see a Zach LaVine highlight dunk tonight?
Yeah, BA, most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing. That's a strong response from LaVine. You gotta D him up from there.
Kennard outside. And the Hawks with another 3.
That's how you up the ante. come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And with how well LaVine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Atlanta. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's LaVine. Sacramento again missing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Wallace pulls it in. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Newell. Takes the three. Buries it from three. Newell's got 5 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
Malik Monk.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Atlanta ball.
Pass to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Kennard for three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
That'll be a 5-second call. Timeout called. Sacramento. Boy, it's been quite a game for Luke Kennard.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
It's time for teasers. It's time for some teasers. Drew Eubanks. Precious Achua. Doug McDermott, Dennis Schroeder.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Please give up big ATL welcome to the High Squad.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. A nice shot by Krejci.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to Schroeder. Outside Monk. Rejected by Okongwu. Here's Eubanks. And miss after miss right now.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
McDermott can't get it to go. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Atlanta shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Timeout called, the Kings. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Goes up on the baseline. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Will it go? And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Out left to the wing. Krejci knocks it down from distance. Krejci's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
30 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. 17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kennard for 3. And the Hawks with another 3. Murray looking around. Outside Levine. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here.
The Kings, 21.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Out to the right wing. Here's Krejci. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And Atlanta with possession here. Newell from outside. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Back to Eubanks. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Kennard on the wing. Jacks up a three. Schroeder with a rebound. On offense, here are the Kings. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
Wallace outside. Pass to Kennard. For three. Sends it home from three-point land. Kennard's got 28 points for the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Monk. Count that one.
Turns on the Jets for that drive. Monk's quickness is sometimes deceptive.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting